Hi guys, I'm No Satan and we are continuing our scenario number 6, I think, in Lethis Path of Progress. Okay, so we started this town last episode, and now we just have to get in the 3000 inhabitants in workers house at level 10. We are already at level 4 and well, actually at level 5 here, and okay, level 5 here. So yes, and now we just want to actually amp up production of alcohol to well, advance to the next level and so on, so to do that, we could start with Lethis in the first submarine. Oh, cool! Submarines. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, but we want to go and amp up our production of alcohol. Where is the here? Okay, so what kind of unemployment we have? Yeah, I don't know, because yeah, oh, it's annoying. It's annoying. Okay, so I'll make 2 of those more, and most likely that will increase our ferries output, so that should also go and increase our alcohol output, because we are making alcohol from ferries. Yep. So that's cool. Okay, and we have 2 granaries filled with pumpkins. Okay, so now we could do something quite extravagant, and that would be removing those 2 fields of pumpkins, because we have a quite nice surplus of food right now, so that's very nice. Okay, so here we could also add a theater, 37%. That's actually quite big unemployment, and that's very cool. That's all very cool. Okay, and those are pumpkins. That's very cool. Now, okay, we have the theater. We have the access to theater here also, so we could actually go and well, make the theater. Why not? So, sounds reasonable. So, okay, those guys will have the access to theater. And we have theaters, and then they need the utensils. And to get the utensils, we will need copper, and we don't really have copper on this map. Oh, really? Is that true? Yes, it is true. So we don't have copper. So we will. The Kidsburg Observatory has successfully complete. Oh, that's great. Yeah, well, we created one last episode, so we are not really that impressed, because we can actually do that. Well, actually, not this is the mission. We can. Shh. Oh, that was quite unfortunate. Okay, we'll make the how's it called? Not the spaceport, the trade center here. Okay, and we'll start getting some copper from them. Okay, now we need to get some copper. We'll start by importing 800 per year, or maybe actually 1200. And now here we'll need a warehouse that will accept copper. Well, actually reject everything else. Accept copper. And accept utensils. Or it's actually utensils. I don't actually know. I'm really unfamiliar with that word. And okay. And this thing will actually need to go. And we need to place this kind of factory. Okay, we have 2 of those, so that could be okay. And we are making a profit with apps. Well, we are making a surplus of absinthe, and that's very good, because I really would like to sell it so we can make some profit, but I don't know yet how. Okay, the other thing is that we could start exporting in future would be steel or iron. Actually, I know they're selling iron, they are not buying it, but they are buying iron and no. Okay, so we could make a couple of iron mines and just make a iron export, and that doesn't really sound really like a worse idea. At least we would have something to sell, and I think we'll actually do that. Yeah, I think I will actually do that. But for the mines we'll need the geysers and those kind of things, and yeah, we have quite high unemployment, so maybe we could actually do that, and that would be quite fine. I don't really know yet, no, but we'll check. I think we will actually check. Maybe that will be just fine. And okay, and here. So here we'll need the steam thingy. And the steam thingy will need also a warehouse. We'll go and refuse everything, but we'll accept steam. Okay. Now for those things we'll need this one and this one. I don't even know how they are actually called. They are called extractors. So we'll need extractors, and then we'll need to make some piping. And I will make 2 of those. I hope that this will be enough. I think so. Okay, now this thing is producing stuff. That's cool. Now this thing is producing stuff, and we will need to add a maintenance guy here, because we don't have yet. Okay, so this is our maintenance guy, and he will be doing stuff. Now the next step would be to get the iron mine. Okay, iron mine. Another iron mine. Mine. Okay, and this is the other one. Can we actually get somehow here? Okay, we can. That's cool. And we'll need another warehouse only for the iron. Okay, so this will refuse everything and it will accept iron only. And that's cool. And now we can make the export for the iron. Where was that? This screen is extremely laggy for me. I don't know really why, but it is. Okay. Now go to the export, and we will try to export as much as possible, because we have no use for it at all. So yes. Okay, it seems that 6 rangers dens are making a surplus of fairies, and we don't really need a surplus of fairies. We need a surplus of absinthe, because that would make us money also. And I totally made a wrong building. Yeah. Okay, so that's not the building that we actually are after. And we would need this one, distillery. And it's a little bit bigger. Okay, so we can actually place it here. And that will be also just fine. Okay. Okay. That seems to be just fine. Okay, so they need access to theater, they need utensils or whatever it's called, The environment isn't pretty enough. Medicine from herbalist. Okay. But those guys, and we have 1% unemployment. Okay. So I think I could just make something like that. Something like that. And something like that. And we should have a quite a nice immigration wave just in a minute. Okay. That's all cool. That's all cool. I don't really know if I'm actually making profit or not, and that's kind of worrying me because I would like to make profit. Not really that much. Okay, but and those guys will need the medicine from herbalist, but reason demands the use from the shop, and Okay, for first, let us make some more, some prettier environments here, so they will not complain anymore. This should help, and this should help a little bit. So okay, so now they will not complain. This is very, 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 very cool. We'll do the same thing here, and same thing exactly here. Okay. So now our roads are more alcohol. Oh, so we are not producing enough alcohol for our needs even. That's bad. Okay, so we'll have to wait a little bit. We'll have to wait a little bit. Okay. Because now I don't really know what kind of balance our economy has because of this stockpiling goods by the houses, and so a building collapse. Oh, that's really our wrong building to have it collapsed. Okay, so we have to recreate it because yes, because both the houses, these buildings, they are stocking on their goods, and also the shops are also stocking on goods. So I don't know, and they stock only to a certain level. So basically, the houses are stocking to, I don't know, a level of 20 maybe or something like that when it comes to this kind of goods. And shops are stocking also to some kind of level. I don't really know what kind of numbers are. But if our economy is producing enough goods, then at some point it will reach a equilibrium state when we will not have to have additional gain, and it will be producing enough goods only to cover the current consumption. And that's to say that we are actually aiming after, at least with the copper and those kind of things, because we are actually paying for the resources and they're quite expensive. So I don't really want to overdo it, especially that we are actually making money. Oh, I thought that we are actually not making money. Okay, so we are making money. That's swell. That's really swell. So I could actually amp up the copper import. Okay, and delivery. Okay, so we don't really have this kind of base covered. Okay, and what kind of problem we have here? We have 31% unemployment. That's quite high. Needs medicine from the herbalist. Okay, so I could make herbalist. I could also try to make this industry more, because right now we have a quite high unemployment, and it would be nice to actually make the unemployment smaller. So I think I will do that. 1, 2. One, two, and again. So this should basically, I just added like 40% of our industry. So this should nearly double the production of alcohol. Maybe actually, I don't really know, because I don't know what kind of how often they the rangers and so how often they can harvest the fairies. So yeah, that's also something I don't really know the numbers for this game, and it would be nice. It would be so really nice to actually have this kind of numbers somewhere here, or I don't know, like a in-game wiki or something like that. I don't know, something like that. It would be very nice, but yeah, that's right now wishful wishes. So okay, so this is the utensils thing. This is the herbalist. What kind of unemployment we have? We have 9% unemployment, and everyone is working. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, but it's not really desired state, because we would like to have also the herbalist. I'm gonna place it just here. Refuse everything. I will just accept herbs. It's very high. Okay, that's I know, but I will give you something to do in a second. Okay, and that's the other one. And okay, that's this one's. And I will also place a maintenance guy. Okay, so they will be producing herbs right now, just for pansies, because I will not play the herbalist. I will actually make an additional distillery. So yeah, this is the 6th distillery, so that should actually amp up our industry quite nicely. Okay, so we have the herbalists. Now we should just place the herbalist shops here, and that should. Are those guys? No, those guys are ready. This is a very annoying part. Okay, we just have to lower this thing because I don't really know where the roads are and when they are ending or not. Okay, so we have this kind of situation. Now we have to place the herbalist shops, the actual shops. Here we will have one, and here we'll have the other one, and that should be okay. And that should advance us to the level 8. That's okay, and this one doesn't want to advance. Okay, that's level 8, and the level 8 needs more food. Okay, so level 8 needs actually more food. Level 9 will need only newspapers, and that's a very easy step to do. So that's very cool. And here we have the same thing, that we have the herbalist, and what kind of unemployment we have? 4% unemployment. And for I don't know how this, there was a guy, I think here, yes, they are selling potatoes or flour. I think flour will be actually more efficient to do, and I think we'll actually do the flour part. Okay, so we'll need additional district here, and we'll why the flour? Because for 100 flour, I think we are getting 200 bread, and that's for 25. The potatoes will cost us 20, but we'll have only 100. So basically, yes, it's more efficient. But we will have to place some industry, but that's fine with us because we already have a very high unemployment, and we have to do something with that. So that's fine with us. We need the flour here. A storage for the what I'm doing here. We need the storage for the flour here, and refuse everything except flour only. go and import flour on this kind of level, and then we will need a granary also, and we'll have to refuse everything from that granary except only bread, and try to get rid of pumpkins, because we'll have a lot of pumpkins in a very quick time. So yes, that would be the case, and I think we'll be doing just fine. The other thing that we'll be accepting would be the bread, but we don't really have the bread right now. Okay, so do we have any kind of space here? We have a little bit space. Okay, that's okay. It's very okay, because the bread part should go and disappear quite quickly. Here we will also need a maintenance guy, because otherwise everything will just go and crash. And here we'll have the maintenance guy, and I will also make an additional road here, and I am quite failing at making an additional road. Okay, here, and a roadblock. Okay, why I'm doing something like that? Because then those guys from these shops will have to go here, and they will be able to actually get the products, other than getting like here and here and here and here, and so there's only a quicker route. And also we could also see that I'm doing something else. I'm making main roads completely separate from the actual usable road. So for example, this thing is my main road, and it doesn't have anything on it. Nothing is going there on a regular basis. Of course, that's also a part of my main road, and also, well, here not really. But this kind of main road idea is quite nice, mostly because you don't have to care about maintenance on those parts. So every time that I actually need another industry type, I will just go and make a small district from the main road, and then I know that everything is properly connected, everything is properly maintained, and that's so and so and so. So that's very, very cool. Okay, so, and these guys will need the unemployment, and what kind of unemployment we have? We have 6% unemployment, so that's also quite high. We have like crazy amount of absinthe, so that's cool, because we can just go and export it. Yay! We are booze dealers. Go export everything. That should give us a lot of profit, and that's cool. That's very cool. Okay, so I think this way I could start importing more copper that I am actually on the quite okay, that's cool, that's very cool, that's very cool. The other part is that we have actually a quite large amount of pumpkins. We'll remove 2 additional fields because we don't need them as it came. Okay, but it would be nice to have something for our people to do, and I don't know yet what. Can we sell something? No. 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 We actually don't have anything to do. Yeah, because I'm kind of worried with the unemployment, because when you have a high unemployment, the people, they tend to just burn your townhouse quite quickly. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. Well, I could make some aristocrat houses and then make the infrastructure for them, so basically automatons. So that would also consume some workers. We have 20% of unemployment. That's quite high, and we are getting level 9. Okay, I think that's not really the worst choice to actually do that. Yeah, I think I will make some aristocrats. Makes sense. Just make them here. Okay, and I will make something like that, and I will make the residence. The residence will be like that, 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 and that. And those would be also we'll have to actually do something like that here, because they really like everything really pretty. Here here we'll make a additional stuff, and here we'll make how it was called, it was cafe and emporium or something like that. Cafe, yes, and emporium. And of course I don't really know where it is. Here it is. Okay, so those things, and also with those things we need a maintenance. There are some guys that will have to do something, and also a tax office, because they will pay a lot, or at least they are intended to pay a lot. Okay, that's very cool. Now we will need some now we'll just not export any of those, and we'll just make a additional stuff here. Okay, that will be this guy, that will be this guy, then we'll need the maintenance guy, and then we'll need the blast furnace. 1, 2. It's a nice industry, and we'll need 2 of those factories. 2 of those factories. And that's very cool that we have them. And this should consume a lot of our workers, and that's the thing that we actually need. Okay, so here we will need also the condensed steam. Okay, so yes, we are producing automatons. Well, we will be. Yes, we are. Okay, so we are producing automatons. That's very cool. There's the cafe, that's this thing, and they are not actually getting anything. Need more food. Okay, they need more food. That's cool. So we have unemployment 5%, and everybody is working. That's not enough. That doesn't cut. That just doesn't cut it. Okay, but I will make a cut here. So yeah, bye bye. And